What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Figure It Out! Out of the Basement's action figure talk show. Of course, I'm Nate. I'm joined with Justin.
What's up, guys?
And Steven.
Guys, sup?
And today we are going to be talking about the recent Black Series announcements. New York Toy Fair was last week, maybe even 2 weeks ago at this point. Just going to talk about the Black Series, and we've got Justin this time.
We do.
So it's going to be a good time. Of course, tons of amazing announcements coming out of Toy Fair, and we're just so hyped that we just got to talk
Unlike
about it.
our Hasbro rant video
Yeah.
we did a month ago.
There's one that's not so exciting.
Yeah, we're going to talk about some stuff that we've already seen, but we're just getting a better look at, starting with the Porg 2-pack. Yes! Steve, hit me with that fucking Porg noise, baby. Porg 2-pack. We knew this was coming, but we got a better look of it at
You knew this
Toy
was coming,
Fair.
Pete.
I think they look pretty cool. I'm not going to buy them, but it's cool for those that you want them. Although it is kind of weird that there's only two different styles of Porg. There's one, you know, the one that's like relaxed and looking, and then the other one that has its wings out. Would have liked to see a little bit more Porg variety, if I'm going to be honest.
Cool to add to the deluxe Luke that comes with the piece of the island, just to have him kind of like on the steps or something.
I would have liked to get a roasted one so we could have that Chewbacca scene.
Yeah.
True. Come on, Hasbro, what are you doing?
And of course, right before Toy Fair hit, we got a look at the Han Solo wave of Black Series figures, which, if we're going to be honest here, we could really care less about it.
Yeah, we could not care less. It's just
But what I want to talk to you guys about is the new Snow Trooper that's coming out.
The Range Trooper, a.k.a. the Pimp Daddy Trooper.
The big Pimp Daddy Troop. What do you guys think about this design? Because I'm kind of torn. I kind of think it looks awful, but then also the soft goods, like...
Look at those boots. Look how impractical that is.
Yeah,
but the soft goods got me hyped.
Yeah, the soft goods are cool, but I don't really like it. But it's like over at Disney Film, they just have, or Lucasfilm, whatever, they have just like this a big generator of trooper designs, and they just hit generate, and it's like, okay, there's our new one.
Yeah, I mean, you could definitely tell that it seems to be like a kit bash of like the Scarif Trooper helmet mixed with like the tank pilot.
And speaking of that, that's what I absolutely hate about this figure. I hate it. I don't even want to buy it because with every new Disney film that, well, I mean, I guess we just had Rogue One that takes place like during the original trilogy, but this also happens with Rebels, is that they introduce so many new troopers that are not in the original trilogy, even though that's the timeline it takes place in.
Where'd they go?
I think one was your limit. One was your limit, and that's why I give you a pass on Death Troopers. But then they did Scarif Troopers, AT-ACT pilots, Hover Tank pilot. It's just, they're just cashing in on, oh, it's a new movie, so we need
I'm sure
a new
there's a
trooper
perfectly
design.
acceptable, convoluted explanation why they're not in the original.
Yeah, toys. This is why.
Wait, Star Wars is about toys? Anyways, moving on, we got our first look at a Toys R Us exclusive bounty hunter, Zuckuss. Hey,
I think it looks awesome.
Yeah, I mean, he looks great. It looks great. I'm not really sure.
Don't want to slap a gender on it.
Yeah, because you know what? It's a big, weird, fly-looking monster, so who knows? Soft goods, big ups on that.
Oh, yeah.
The paint apps look really good from the floor pictures, but obviously those are prototypes that are painted specifically well.
I just love that they're showing so much love to the Empire Strikes Back bounty hunter lineup.
Yeah, really excited about that. And of course, we got a better look at Dengar, who's looking better every single day. Can't wait to get my hands on him and Forlom. Very excited to just get that. I just can't wait to have all of the Empire Strikes Back bounty hunters just chilling.
Yep.
All right next to each other. It's going to be great.
You ready to pay for Bosk?
Well, I'm praying that they do the 40th anniversary treatment to Empire Strikes Back and re-release those figures. Because that's a really smart idea, Hasbro. You know, if you're kind of wondering what to do when you know, Empire Strikes Back 40th anniversary, do the bounty hunters.
Yeah. For sure. I mean, it kind of sucks that all my figures are going to be devalued.
Yeah.
IG-88, Bosk, and all them, but if it means other people get an opportunity to get those figures because of your horrible distribution, Hasbro, I would be grateful. That's how I got R2, so respect if they do that.
Jumping into the prequels, Justin, I thought he was going to explode when they announced this. Yeah. Commander Wolf.
Oh my
Justin, you want to talk about Commander Wolf a little bit?
Well, you guys know me. I've seen every single episode of the Clone Wars. Buck, I know you're into the Clone... We're all into the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
But I don't think you guys have seen every single episode.
Definitely not.
I have, and, you know, Commander Wolf is honestly... He's barely in the series, but he's in there long enough for you to appreciate the helmet and his legion of clones, black and white. He has the scar, the photo printing technology, the facial... The white eye.
The white eye from the scar, awesome. The helmet design is really cool.
Yeah, helmet design is probably one of my favorite, like, clone commander helmets, because, like, every commander has a different style helmet. Yeah. Like Rex, Cody, now Wolf.
Very excited.
Ooh, definitely my most, like... hype release of the entire thing.
You mentioned it, and it's funny how we're like, stop with the troopers, like enough of the new designs, but now that they've like perfected the clone bodies and they're just sending those clones out, we're just snatching them all up.
I mean, it's true, but I'm totally down for them to do all these different characters, because it's not like they're just repaints. They're like actual different characters. The helmet is different.
You're right. But I was just playing devil's advocate because you know someone's going to try and point that out. So
for sure.
Next up, Hoth Leia, which looks amazing.
Yeah.
The face printing technology looks to be on this figure. She looks fantastic. It's weird that it's taken so long to get a Hoth Leia, considering Luke and Han were both part of the orange and blue line, respectively.
And you got the Wampa and the... I think they were both blue line with the Wampa and the Tauntaun.
Yeah. But yeah, Leia looks great. We also got some new droid 3-pack. It's going to be an Amazon exclusive. It's a battle-damaged R2, a dirtier version of R5. And then it's also R2-X2, everyone's favorite astromech droid that... Who knows where that came from?
Okay, this is just repainting all the figures and releasing the same exact thing. This I will not give a pass to.
Battle Damaged R2 is kind of cool.
Yeah.
But it's
not worth it.
It's an Amazon 3-pack. It's probably going to be like $50.
Yeah.
And that's stupid.
Yep.
One of the highlights, absolute highlights.
Oh, yeah.
A massive boy, an absolute unit.
And all the size of this lad.
So awesome. Target exclusive Gamorrean guard.
Target? I want you to stock these Gamorrean guards like you stocked your stupid AT, ACT, mouthwash, whatever it is, pilot.
Please, for the love of God, Target, don't skip out on this one.
Stock these. Stock these, and people will buy them. It's not like your stupid, overstocked Rogue One figure exclusive.
Yeah. Which, it only took them 2 years to put that 3-pack on sale. But articulated jaw. Boom! Cloth goods. Boom! This is going to be an absolutely amazing figure.
A fucking absolute unit.
Yes. I mean, that's literally the description of this figure.
Dude, we're buying two.
You gotta buy two.
What if that was the red text on the back of the box?
I just wish I had. I wish I had my boy Salacious Crumb and my boy Bib.
Dude,
Bib Fortuna.
You can get Salacious Crumb if you just buy the SDCC exclusive Jabba the Hutt. Ooh! Yeah, that's easily one of the best parts of this. So awesome. And then we're getting everyone's favorite Last Jedi character.
Lord Dern.
Lord Dern, Vice Admiral Holdo. Steve, are you there? Hello? He fell asleep. Justin? Yeah, it's safe to say. I think we'll do a video on it at some point, but we've all soured pretty hard on The Last Jedi.
Yep. Skip this.
So
skip it.
We're not excited. We're not excited. Cool to have a Laura Dern face. Maybe a nice custom Laura Dern Jurassic Park figure could be in the future.
Or a custom
Just
Diane from a custom Diane from Twin Peaks season 3.
Hey,
Look,
now that I would pay money for.
Ellen.
Okay, so this is
Stormtrooper with a cape on it.
the Mimban Stormtrooper. This is from Solo, and it's a dirty Stormtrooper with a cape.
This is the sin right here.
Yeah, but it looks so cool.
It does look so cool because it's battle damage. Maybe just take the cape off. Just have like a battle damaged Stormtrooper.
Right, like that's what I was thinking. Just like a nice, muddy, dirty Stormtrooper. I'm sure the cape's not hard to pull off.
Yeah, or cut off.
Yeah. Either way, I'm sure it wouldn't be that hard, but it does look really cool. I think it does look really cool. We got a better look too at Tarkin, which I don't know if you guys saw, but he's going to have the face printing tech now. So that's absolutely hype. I think he looks quite amazing.
Long time coming.
And so really the last Black Series announcement that we really cared about, this was like the big pop, the big surprise, was Jabba's sail barge for the 3 3/4 inch line of figures.
What a great surprise.
Now, there's a catch to this, as I'm sure most of you know, that it is a crowd-funded project, which is weird in itself.
What a fucking joke, honestly.
So, you have to pledge $500 to pre-order this, and there has to be 5,000 backers for this project to come to life. So, when you do the math, Justin, that equals out to $2.5 million to produce this vehicle. And I think that is absurd.
But guys, if you don't like it, you don't have to sign up and donate your money. It's not that. It's the principle behind why does a multi-million, probably billion-dollar corporation need crowdfunding for anything?
Yeah.
And who in their right mind would spend $500? And in the video where they're showing it off, a guy is like, "Oh, I'm gonna have a hard time considering buying two. one for the box."
Plant.
I was just like, "Are you insane?"
Well, apparently there's 2,076 people that are on board.
It's definitely gonna hit.
That's the top 1%
goal
right there.
But just the fact that it's for the 3 3/4 inch line and it's $500. I know it's massive. It's an absolute unit.
Yeah, I mean, that being said, it looks great. I think it looks awesome.
Yeah, it looks fantastic. It looks incredible. It's 4 feet long.
I mean, it doesn't come with any figures.
No, it does. It comes with Jabba.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which still is very... I'm going to criticize Hasbro for that because only one figure...
You gotta crowdfund the others.
Yeah.
It's a diorama. You need Boba Fett. You need Luke.
Yeah.
You need R2.
It should, for $500, it should come with every one of those motherfuckers that's on that goddamn sail barge.
Little slave Leia, little Jabba getting choked out by the chain, dude. Come on now.
And most of those figures have already been produced in the 3 3/4 inch line, so it would literally be just them taking the molds out of the vault.
Because they did that with the Rancor. It came with a bunch of figures with it.
Yeah.
With the Rancor.
It just seems really
Stupid.
Yeah. But when you really compare it to like the prices for other vehicles in the line, it just seems like the $500, the jump to $500 is just absurd.
Like, why?
Yeah. I don't know. I get that it's probably a big risk. It definitely has to cost money to produce this figure,
for sure.
or the vehicle, but I just can't imagine that it's that much money and that it would be that big of a risk for them to make it. Because most people who collect Star Wars figures collect the 3 3/4 inch line. Like old school dudes who've been collecting for a long time.
Make no doubt about it. I'm happy that the vintage collection is coming back. I think that's awesome. But not like this. This is just unacceptable. This is just...
And so there's there's definitely a market out there for this already. There's people who already want this. You don't need to crowdfund something like this. The demand, I feel like, was already there. And I think, especially for this being their first project that they want to push out the door, being Jabba's sail barge, I think they made a mistake not going with something a little bit more iconic. You know, maybe
a little simpler.
Maybe an AT-AT.
An AT-AT. The Millennium Falcon. Something. Like, I just feel like it's an odd choice for the first thing they want to do. Just because, like, yeah, it's an iconic moment in Return of the Jedi, but when you think of the grand scheme of Star Wars vehicles, like, it's somewhere, like, right here on the list, you know? It's pretty far down.
Yeah.
So, it just seems kind of random that they would start with the sail barge. Still cool. We still think it's cool, just not $500 cool. So,
for sure.
Yeah, that was pretty much all the Black Series announcements from Toy Fair. We're super excited. I know we just made a video.
Yeah. It definitely re-sparked our interest because I feel like they're starting to listen.
Yeah.
A little more, and all those clones that they're doing have double jointed elbows.
Exactly.
And like I feel like they're starting to do more figures with double jointed after the atrocious Force Awakens wave and Rogue One waves where they're just like, don't care.
Yeah. I think they realized that they need to do a better mix of, you know, the original movies and the new movies.
Yeah.
And not focus hard on the new movies.
They were going way too hard, and that's what a lot of people don't understand either, is Star Wars is everything. It's Legends. It's the movies. It's the comics, the shows, the animated series shows. It's everything. It's not just these new movies that's Star Wars. It's the whole entire saga. Mm-hmm. So make a Mace Windu 6-inch Black Series.
Where is Mace Windu at? What is going on?
It's Samuel L. Jackson, the most famous actor to ever be in a Star Wars film, let alone 3 of them. And he's Snoke.
Another year.
And he's Snoke. Yes.
Yes! Yes!
Of course, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you are new, share this video with your friends. Let's talk about some action figures in the comments down below. We'd love to hear from you.
Like the video because that's how I validate myself.
Yes.
Is by how many likes I get on social media.
If you love talking about action figures, comic books, movies, all that good nerdy stuff, stay right here on Out of the Basement. I'm Nate. I've been joined with Justin.
See you guys later.
And Steven.
Guys, I was going to say it backwards. Fuck it. See you.
We'll see you next time, guys. Have a great night. And you're going to press record.
We're going to kill this bug first. They quit.
Yeah,
they actually deleted their channel.
You gotta do our part. If they don't release Mace Windu next year, I'm breaking Edge.